Hey guys, Doug here, Spooky Villages. I have a classic Department 56 piece here that's retired, the Haunted Barn. But before getting into that, I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the comments, the subscriptions, likes on Facebook, Instagram, all the other things. It's very cool meeting a lot of you collectors and Halloween enthusiasts, and I really appreciate the support, so thank you. Alright, so let's get into it. This building was released in 2001. It's one of the very early Snow Village Halloween buildings. And it's actually not just a building but a little set with a couple pieces here. Before getting into the actual piece itself, this one has a really cool box. I love these older boxes, and it actually has a little description on the back, so I'll read it here. If you dare to wander through the village after dark, there is no turning back when you discover this old abandoned barn. Don't let the creepy sound effects scare the living daylights out of you. The details are haunting, the lights are bewitching, and the local goblins are screamingly fun. So as mentioned, this actually is a little set. You have the actual haunted barn. You have a scarecrow, which is called Scarecrow Jack. There's a spooky tree, and there's also a little black fence that's kind of posable. It's actually semi-hard and a wire base, so you can actually bend it. First thing I noticed about this piece when I got it, and this one is in mint condition, thanks to the collector I got it from, the detail on this is amazing. You know, I had the Creepy Barn from Lemax, which I've done a review of, is one of my favorite pieces. I love how it's lit, I love how it looks. And I figured that the Haunted Barn couldn't hold a candle to that, even though I've heard it's a cool piece. Well, I don't know which I like more. I think they're sort of tied for me. And they're both a little bit different, but they're both really cool in their own way. This one has something very cool, which I'll get to in a second. But so the detail, this is typical Department 56 in their prime, if you will. The figures all look great, and it just looks like a very cool, spooky barn. The bulb in it is actually a flicker bulb. You can't really see it flickering though. Just the way where it's angled, you don't see it much. But again, it's kind of got a spooky orange glow. Looks great lit up, you know, through all the windows and everything. And it's just great for a you know, your spooky farm theme. So one thing it has, and thus far out of all the buildings I've used, I think it has the coolest soundtrack of any building. It has a very crisp speaker. I know a lot of times it sort of sounds like some of these sound effects are running through pillows. It's a very crisp sound, and you control the volume with a knob. You can turn it all the way off, or you can just roll the volume all the way up. So there's no animation on the building though, and that's why you're just seeing a bunch of still images cycled here. I didn't want to just have a video camera rolling of just something that doesn't move. If you've got a haunted farm scene, I mean, you need either this or Lemax's Spooky Barn. I don't care which one, I put them on even footing. They're both cool in their own way, but I think you do need one of them. As far as I'm concerned, both of these old retired pieces are much better than Lemax's recent barn. I forget what it's called, Dilapidated Barn or something like that. It came out a year or two ago. I thought that piece was pretty crappy, to be honest. But the Creepy Barn or the Department 56 Haunted Barn here is where you want to go for those. They made a bunch of these, so you actually can find them. I was very lucky to get this one in mint condition. I was the first person to open the box, so what you're seeing here was the first time the box has been opened. So hopefully if you're looking for one, you can find one like that. So ultimately, I'd give this building a 9 out of 10. I'm really happy it's in my collection. And I don't know this year which barn I'm going to put in my scene. As you're going to see here, this year I'm going to do a big pumpkin patch scene. If I've got room, I'll probably put them both, so we'll see. So alright guys, when I talk to you next time, hopefully it's going to be with new Limax buildings as they come out right around the time of this recording. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.